It's Freedomeon of the Welsheons, and we're going against Endless today for CMM Week 4 and their Indiana Sneasler. I'm going to throw up the matchup on screen, and this isn't quite the team I thought would come. I definitely thought their Entei may come, and the Mandibuzz or Shaman instead of the Glim and Mimikyu. Definitely thought the other four would come in. I was confident in those four, but it's those final two. So my weakness policy on gouging isn't going to be that effective. I can still live from the Glamora, and I can live as long as it's not an absolute max roll from the Ursaluna Blood Moon. Blood Moon is super threatening, so we've got the eject button on Zapdos. My team's going to be in the description down below, so make sure you have a look at that. The Mimikyu is the Terra Captain. It can either be Ghost, Water, or Steel, so I'm going to have to try and watch out for that. I think my best bet, sort of thinking about this going before, is to lead with I can't say it. Quackquavel. We'll go with that, yeah. And then I can go into gouging fire afterwards if I need to, depending on what comes in. The Zama's a threat, but the whole team's a threat, really. Good luck, have fun to Endless. And they lead Mesprit. Okay, so that's not too bad a lead. I can just flip turn here. This thing is definitely going to be their sort of utility one. It's probably going to be going for Stealth Rock here. Then what do I want to do? Yeah, so I'm just going to flip turn here. I'm guaranteed faster. Even if this is Choice Scarf, I made sure I outspeed a Choice Scarf Mesprit. So I'm just going to go for the flip turn, 100% expecting the rocks. I did get rid of my boots on my gouging fire, so the Stealth Rock is going to not exactly be fun. It's too early to set up, isn't it? Convince me. Yeah. Nah, I'm going to do it. They could just go for the T-Wave. But we shall see. I'm hoping I can get a sub. Psychic Noise. Okay, so that's not going to do much here. Obviously, my leftovers recovery isn't going to happen this turn. But we can see what happens next. I'm just going to go for the sub, just in case they go for the T-Wave. I know I outspeed this. So we do get our substitute off. They can T-Wave, they can Rocks, they can do whatever they want. Encore! Okay. So that is unfortunate. So far we've seen Encore and Psychic Noise from this. They obviously expected the Calm Mind Meloetta. I am going to... what am I going to do? I'm just going to click the substitute again. They can go over their rocks. I want to see what they swap in here. So what is this going to be? This is Ursaluna. Okay. God, that thing's huge. Absolutely massive. Jesus. Especially compared to Meloetta. Okay, so now I can go into Zapdos. This is what Zapdos is here for. Yeah, I go Zapdos. And this thing could just go for the Hyper Voice, I believe. So, in comes Zapdos. Does this go for Blood Moon or does it go for Hyper Voice? Just goes for Hyper Voice. Okay, so we get the eject button. And then I can go into Quack. I'm just going to say Quack because I can't say its full name apparently. Is Quack my best bet? Or do I go for... Looking at what they've got as well, actually. Icicle Crash would be quite good from Mamu. The only thing that wants to take that is going to be the Zama. Yeah, I am going to go into Mamu, actually. I can get more damage off on this. Earthquake's going to do 50. The Glim could be Air Balloon. If the Zama swaps into this, I believe I'm not going to get a massive amount of damage with Icicle Crash. And that is my dog. Hello. Yeah, Icicle Crash is only going to do sort of 11% max, so I'm just going to go for my Earthquake here to get my damage on this, so then I can just go for liquidations with Quack. If the Gleam comes in and it's Air Balloon, then I forgot about the not the Meloetta, the Mesprit. That's called Levitate. Are they just going to go into Mesprit? Lee. Who's Lee? Lee is the Mimikyu. Okay, we like this. We're going to get rid of this thing's disguise. Leave Sword Stance. So an Earthquake will KO it. Red card. Okay. So who do we go into? We go into Big Boy Gouging. Okay. So I dance. I dance. What's this thing going to do? Does this thing get T-Wave? Please don't tell me it gets T-Wave. It's foul play. Let's find out. This is going to T-Wave. Great. That's absolutely amazing for us. Now, does it set up? Do I want to show my Burning Bulwark? The only thing that wants to come in and take it is the Glamora, which I will quite happily get my damage on. Yeah, I'm just going to Flare Blitz and probably see the Glim coming in, or even the Mesprit. Is Ningirsu? Is this the Blood Moon? They're hoping for a paralysis. Wow. Jesus Christ, that thing's bulky. That's really bulky. Is that like defensive or something? 55 to 64. Jesus, that's... Wow. Okay, now we go Zapdos again. Do we? Yeah, we go Zapdos. And then next turn I can actually Icicle Crash. So this thing's probably just going for the Blood Moon this time. And does it? Let's find out. Earth Power. God, I wish I'd stayed in. My weakness policy would have popped. Okay. So I am going to set up the light screen just in case this thing swaps out. It does. Great. That's just what I wanted to happen. And they're going to Mesprit again. So I've EV'd to be slower than this thing. So I can U-turn. I've gone minus speed nature, everything to be as slow as I can so I can get the slow U-turn. Ice Beam. Okay. Great. Now then. So I just hit my mic then, sorry if that came through. So this thing is Citrus Berry. Lovely. So if we go into Gambit, let's just go utility. Iron Head's going to do 33. I'm just going to go for the Iron Head. I'm pretty sure the Zama comes in now, but I would quite like this to be in so I can go Gouging. Oh, the Shiny's cool. I haven't seen that before. Iron Head's going to do like 0. But we've got the Shocker, they're not going to know that. And now we can go into Big Boy Gouging. I'm flying through my moves and not really thinking about them. I keep promising myself I'm going to be slower and think about the moves. But this is pretty much what I have to deal with this coming in. Owl. Okay, so that's the attack raise. I'm going to Bulwark just in case it goes for the move this turn. And we can get the burn off on it, hopefully. Hopefully it's not just going to keep howling in my face. Stone Edge, and it's going to miss. No. So I still get the burn on that, right? I don't. Okay. So I'm going to Flare Blitz. We should hopefully live Stone Edge. And this turn they miss. Okay. I thought... Is it because it's like non-contact? Is that why? So I Blitz again. And that's 3 Stone Edges. That's another miss. Man, I'm sorry. That sucks. But I'm kind of happy that Gouging is not just getting paralyzed as it did, was it last week? I believe so. So, yeah. the Zama was something I was very afraid of. So I'm glad that's gone down nice and early. So Mimikyu's disguise is broken. Mesh spread's at about 70-ish, I think. Who's this? Gren. So I don't want you to get your battle bond off. They've got to hit a Hydro Pump to KO me. So I'm just going to click Flare Blitz again, actually. Do they land the Hydro Pump? They miss. Oh, dude, this is so unlucky. Okay. That evens out there. I'm going to Ball Walk. And then maybe we can get the burn on this. Just get a little bit of damage. Break a potential sash. Because, or is it only contact moves? Like, if I got this wrong, I googled it and everything. Do you know what? I might just... I'm going to Morning Sun, actually. Just in case they missed the Hydro Pump. Did they get... Okay. Yeah, so... I was pretty much at the 50%, like slightly above, so it would have to be a very, very low roll. Now, Greninja at +1. They've got to hit a Hydro Pump on Meloetta to get a KO, so that's probably my best bet right now. It's just to sort of risk their Hydro Miss. And yeah, we're going to Terra, just in case they go for Dark Pulse. If this thing swaps out, then I would love that to happen. They could Gunk here or Sludge Wave, I believe it gets now. Sludge Bomb, Sludge Wave gets one of them. So actually that would probably get the KO as well. If we give them Sludge. Let's find out in advance, shall we? Just go Wave. And Hydro Pump. They get the KO. So I didn't see if this thing had Life Orb Chip last time actually, so let's find out. Did it have Life Orb Chip? It did. Okay, I've got to go into Gambit here, and I've got to click Iron Head. Apparently Hydro Pump is a 98%. If I can get a T-Wave off on this, then we're in a good place. Just got to live this Hydro Pump. If they're modest... they're modest. Yeah, I would have needed quite a low roll. But there's 50% chance apparently to KO or not. Oh, I've got to go Quack. That's annoying. I didn't want to use Quack yet. I've got to click Close Combat, unfortunately. And this could, yeah, this is just going to get the KO anyway. Damn, I didn't expect to get swept with a Greninja. I won't lie. Yeah, I'm just going to go into Zapdos. They've hit all the Hydro Pumps they needed to hit, so all those Stone Edge misses on Zama earlier did not matter. Watch him miss this Hydro Pump now after I've basically sacked everything to it. Ice Beam, of course. Doesn't need to risk it. So, yeah, this was GG. Now, a massive Assault Vest Mamoswine is not going to take a hit. If they miss this Hydro Pump, I'm going to be annoyed. I just got to click Earthquake in case they miss. A Water Shuriken. Yeah. 2, 3. Watch him get the 4th. Oh, I'll need the 5th as well. 3 times. So, we are at least going to KO the Greninja. If they probably would have risked the Hydro Pump on this a bit earlier, actually, to be fair. But yeah, this is so good game. And here's the Mimikyu. So yeah, the Shadow thingy, Shadow Sneak, is probably going to KO us from there. Oh, Nightshade, it's faster, never mind. Oh, and we live. Do we get another KO, Mamoswine? Get another KO. Jesus Christ, that's bulky. So I'm going to Ice Shard and hope for a Giga Mega Crit. We do not get a Giga Mega Crit. So yeah, that's going to be good game to Endless. My prep was quite quick this week. But yeah, I really didn't expect to get swept by the Gren. I think I over-centralized a little bit on the Entei because I just faced another Entei in another league, which you will be seeing next week. Nope, the week after, sorry. So yeah, that's going to be good game to Endless. My prep was quite quick this week. But yeah, I really didn't expect to get swept by the Gren. I think I over-centralized a little bit on the Entei because I just faced another Entei in another league, which you will be seeing next week. Nope, the week after, sorry. No, you will have already seen at this point. God. Yeah, so GG Endless. That was a good game to them. Their team is just, yeah, built really well.